Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to this channel, hi, my name is Brittany. Nice to finally meet you. So for today's video, I am so excited to show you guys my everyday go-to look. So if you haven't already, go click that subscribe, girl. Go click it and make sure you turn on that notification bell so you never miss a video. But let's go ahead and jump into this video. Alright guys, so I just quickly went ahead and did my skincare routine. You always want to make sure that you do some type of skincare, especially moisturizer and sunscreen. That is a must before applying your makeup. So jumping right into our brows, I'm of course going to go in with our ABH Brow Freeze. And I'm just quickly going to go over my brows just to give them a nice shape. Then I'm just going to take a Q-tip and clean off the excess product that is up here at the top. And while our brows are drying, we're going to go ahead and get started on our face. Okay, so for this next step, you guys are totally going to think I'm crazy. It's a new thing that I've been doing and I honestly fell so in love with it because it gives me like a natural coverage. So with that being said, I'm going to be taking my BB cream, which also has SPF 30 in it, so it's amazing. Then I'm going to apply that onto my mixing plate. I really like to use BB cream when I'm doing a natural everyday look because it's a lot more lightweight on the face and it just feels so much more comfortable, especially when you're going to be out and about. Then taking my Wet n Wild 3-in-1 Rose Water. So this is also a primer and it's mixed with rose water, so I just like to spray it. Then I mix the BB cream into the primer until it is completely mixed together. And you just want to keep mixing it until all of the liquid is mixed in with the BB cream and it'll look like kind of a pasty texture. Okay, so now that I have it all nice and mixed up, I know it looks insane and it's a bit much, but I promise you the finish is so worth it. But I just literally am obsessed with the way my makeup sets when I do it this way. So I'm just gonna take my foundation brush and get the remaining that's on this little palette. You're literally doing 2 steps in one instead of having to put your primer and then wait for that to dry, then applying your foundation. So this way, it is also a good way to kind of have some time management if you're in a rush. And then whatever is left over, I just like to go over my blemishes with it because BB creams are definitely a lot lighter, so they don't have much coverage, but with mixing it with the primer, it kind of gives it that additional coverage that we usually get from a normal foundation. Next, I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. Camo Concealer, and I'm just going to conceal my under eyes. And then I'm also going to clean up my brows. Then I am just going to slowly start blending that in. Okay, so now to set the rest of our face, we're gonna go in with the Juno & Co. This is my favorite setting powder. Literally leaves your skin looking poreless. So first setting the under eye, and you kind of just want to do like a pressing motion, and then just going ahead and setting the rest of the face. And then for that extra set, I just like to go in with a little bit of powder onto my brush, just in case I may have missed any places that I didn't notice. Next, I'm going to be going in with my NARS bronzer, and I'm just going to lightly start carving out my face. And I don't do any like circular motions, it's all just patting very lightly. I know I tell you guys that like literally all the time, but it is the best advice I can give you. And of course, you always want your darkest point to be at the edges of your face, and then slowly slowly brush it in. Then taking a smaller brush and just going over my nose. I don't know what it is about doing my nose contour, but I'm obsessed with it. And then I like to bring it up here to the brow. Mind you, I still have not done my brows. We are still giving it that time to completely dry. So I have been leaving my brows for last. That way it has more than enough time to dry and I don't have to worry about having to check on my brows like, oh no, hasn't the hairs moved or something. So if you guys have the brow freeze and you guys notice that too, definitely give it about a good 10 minutes to completely dry and it will hold. So I'm just bringing my bronzer into my crease and then as well as under my eye area here just to give my eyes more definition. Next, going in with the Kylie Cosmetics blush. This one is my favorite. This is Baddie on the Block. I love this color so much. And if you guys watched my recent video, you'll know that I have completely skipped away from using highlighter now because it just creates more of a natural finish when you don't use it. And it gives your skin a more natural glow instead of kind of giving like that blinding effect where you can tell, you know, you have something on. And then I just really love to do my cheeks extra and as well as my nose because again, it'll give me that more awake and refreshed kind of look. All right, so our brows are still not completely dry. So I'm gonna go ahead and go in with some eyeliner to make my eyes pop a little bit extra. So I always like to look forward into the mirror and just create a little small wing like that. And then going from the middle of my eye out. Alright, so eyeliner is on, of course, never perfect, but I'm just gonna go in with my eyelash curler. I love this eyelash curler so much. And then going in with my go-to Big Ego mascara. Okay, boom, mascara is on. Now we can finally move on to our brows. Going in with the Benefit Micro Filling Brow. We're just going to fill in all of those little sparse areas right here at the end and then also a little bit here in the center. And you want to be very light-handed with this because we're trying to go for more of a natural look, so we don't want to go too dark too fast. And then I usually just ignore the top of the brow just to keep it, again, a little more natural. Okay, and then lastly for our brows, I'm going to go in with the ABH Brow Gel, which is a colored one. I think it's in dark brown. But I just like to lightly go over my hairs just to bring back a little bit more of their pigment. And it will also enhance the brush stroke look, which I'm obsessed with. Okay, this next step is totally optional, but I always like to go back in and kind of highlight the under eye and as well as snatching the nose. So I'm gonna go in with my Cocoa Contour and we're gonna tap into these two brightening shades and just brighten up this under eye. And then I just lightly touch on the top of the nose just to give it that really snatched illusion. Finally, we set. Next, I'm gonna go in with my Rejuvenique oil. I love this stuff. I put it on my lips to really hydrate my lips because they get super chapped super fast. And if you guys don't know, I actually sell this, so you can always DM me on my Instagram page and you can get yours too. So for my lips, I'm gonna outline it with the KKW lip liner in the shade Nude 1. This one's my favorite. And then I'm gonna top it off with the shade Unbutton by Fenty Beauty. This is literally my favorite combination, and you can always top on some gloss if you wanted to. And voila, like that, we are done. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like this video, leave a comment down below what you thought of this look, and if you try it, let me know if you like it. Also, don't forget to click that subscribe button and the notification bell so you're notified every other Sunday, every time that I upload. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Mwah.